everyone! Well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and for this video we are heading back on over to Reddit and seeing what craziness the Huns have been up to, because something that I was just thinking about recently was that probably a month ago, maybe like a month and a half ago, Huns were saying that this is the best time to join, the best time is right before the end of the year, but then more than likely all of this month they were also saying that the beginning of the year is the best time to join. And then now that we're about to enter February, I can almost guarantee that they're saying that February is the best time to join an MLM, because there is no wrong time to join an MLM. Every minute of every hour of every day is the right time to join an MLM according to the Huns. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description for all of my fun links. And with all of that said, let's get started. I swear, if I find out which of my friend gave Debbie my phone number. Hi blank, my name is Debbie. One of your friends had a facial session with me and entered you to win a free pampering session. We just picked our winners and we drew your name. I wish I could tell you which friend it was, but she forgot to put her name on the entry slip. I can call you or you can text gift for all the details. And they respond, I don't have friends, don't contact me again. That would be absolutely my response. I'd be like, I don't have friends, so I don't know how you got my number. And the fact that's like, oh, I would tell you what your friend's name was, but see, they didn't tell me, even though they said that that friend had a facial session with them, so like, wouldn't they know their name? It's just like, where the heck did you get my phone number? Why are you lying to me that one of my friends gave you my number when I don't have friends? So, it's like, you're just lying to me, and that's not a good way to start off. However, this does prove HUN Law 101 that everybody has friends, everyone knows people. No, not everybody knows people, and not everyone is just willingly giving out people's phone numbers. Like, that's so not cool to do. Not saying, I don't think that's at all what happened here. I think this person just maybe was texting random numbers. That's probably exactly what it was. They just were texting random numbers and were sending this exact message, but they did know their name. So maybe they found it through somewhere else, or maybe a friend really did give them their number, which if that's the case, that's really rude. You should never ever give out people's numbers, because that's not your place to be doing that. But I mean, who knows? Maybe the Hun went super spy and found it. I don't have friends. Don't contact me again. Power move. Absolutely. That was a comment, by the way. I just kind of like started scrolling down. It didn't say that I was going towards the comments. But I agree. To say, I don't have friends. Don't contact me again. I mean, they can't. What are they going to say to that? Like, no, you do have a friend. Don't tell me what I do and don't have. My dearest mother reposted this today. I love when people ask if anyone actually sells Mary Kay anymore. Not only do women still sell it, but look at how many are in the top 2% in North America alone. It's the opposite of a pyramid or multi-level marketing, and the pic shows only a fraction of the top of the top. Mary Kay is more on trend, more advanced, and more relevant now than ever before. Ooh, than it's ever been, is what it said. Ooh, that's absolutely not true. Also, yes, it is an MLM when you said, like, look at all these women who are in the top 2% of the company. Like, that's definitely making it an MLM. Oh my god, are they all wearing the same thing? Ooh, yikes, tell me you're in a cult without telling me you're in a cult. Oh my god. It's the opposite of a pyramid. I'd have to actually disagree with that. And, I mean, I wonder if their mom is in Mary Kay or used to be in Mary Kay, and that's why, like, they reposted it, or they probably did it for a friend who is still in Mary Kay. But I feel like Mary Kay is definitely never really talked about as much as it was, what, like 20 years ago, probably? It was way more popular back in the day than it ever is now. I don't really hear much about it, except for, like, the occasional Hun that will, like, pop up and be like, hey, Mary Kay's still relevant! It's still a thing, we promise. Let's see what the comments say. If people react to your product with, do people actually sell that anymore? Your product sucks. Plus, it's an MLM. Absolutely. Yeah, like, the issue is not, like, the multi-level, I mean, it is the fact that it's an MLM, but you can't say it's not an MLM when you go online and you type in, is Mary Kay, like, an MLM, it will say, yes, this is an MLM. So, the company that you work for is an MLM, but you are claiming it's not an MLM, so you can't have it both ways. The company itself classifies itself as an MLM. That makes it an MLM. Just because you want to pretend that it isn't doesn't make it not true. She photoshopped herself into a picture of her McDonald's and Starbucks and thinks that this is inspiring. Jobs also pay for lunch. Spoiled by my side hustle. Hashtag forever hungry. Hashtag makeup paid for my lunch. Hashtag message me today if you want in. This is the only appropriate time that HUNs can post Starbucks is if they're actually in the MLM. Actually, this is the only appropriate time HUNs can post anything that they bought is when they are actually in the MLM, thanking the MLM for allowing them to buy some McNuggets and a medium Starbucks, because if you're not in an MLM and they see you do such a ridiculous no-no thing, they will shame you for spending your money how you want. But the moment you're in the MLM, you better thank the MLM for buying all the stuff that you would occasionally buy yourself when you weren't in the MLM. But because you're in the MLM, you get to do that now. It's such a silly thing. And yeah, the fact that she definitely did Photoshop herself in, I don't know why she needed to, like, be in the picture for it to, like, represent anything. But, I mean, hey, if you're proud of yourself for being able to buy some McDonald's and Starbucks, and to say you're spoiled by it, though, I don't know if I would really call that being spoiled. Pure romance hun, deluding herself into thinking she isn't a shill for an MLM. Also, tried to convince me all jobs are MLMs. Oh, man. Let's see, we have... Hi blank, it's blank with Pure Romance. I wanted to congratulate you on winning $50 in free products from our drawing at the bridal shower. All you have to do is to say yes to having me and a few friends over or online. I promise to continue to spoil you with the $50 and more. Would you like to see my dates available and cash in? Hi blank, unfortunately I am going to decline. I don't support or purchase from multi-level marketing companies. Thank you for reaching out anyway. Please stay safe and healthy. No worries, we are not a MLM. We are able to have teams, but we are self-working individuals. Sorry if you had a bad experience in the past. And then they sent a Wikipedia article. Maybe you should read up on your own company. Take care. I know much about it. It has been 7 years, but thanks. Thanks, but no need to. Also, all jobs are MLM as well. You have a head person that makes the money you're working for, like CEOs, managers, and so on, but you have a fantastic night. And of course, always that is the go-to of like, well, every job is a pyramid scheme since you have a CEO and managers and employees. This is becoming such an exhausting argument that like just doesn't make sense. Like, the HUNs just keep using that as like, well, then if you call my job a pyramid scheme, then clearly every job is a pyramid scheme because of the shape of the organization, which is not at all what anybody is talking about when they talk about that. Like, it's every single person in the MLM can create their own little triangle of an organization. People that are in other businesses don't have that. It doesn't matter how many people are underneath you in any job. You don't get paid based off of those people. If you're a manager and you have 3 employees below you and 2 of them quit, your pay stays the same. In MLMs, they can't say that. It's something they can't say. They need people underneath them. They need people to buy the products in order to get some sort of a commission. At regular jobs, if nobody walks in that day, no one does anything, you still got paid for the hours that you put in. So there's that. And also it's nice because when someone comes through at your business, you're not sitting there saying, hey, do you also want to do what I do? This is a great opportunity. I have the best opportunity for you ever. No, you say, hi, how are you? How was your day? Did you find everything? I'm so happy. All right, goodbye. And you got paid for that. So HUNs can't say that. I'm just definitely getting over this argument of every job is a pyramid scheme because of this reason. And I think that a lot of Huns are just kind of, again, when one Hun says it, another Hun will say it, another Hun will say it, and it just like, it regurgitates over and over and over, which is kind of how they run their businesses. Is like, you just copy what everybody else is doing. You copy the success of others. And if it really was that great, then everybody would be successful. If you just copied what other people did, it should be that easy. But it's not. So one person said this stupid thing of CEO, manager, employees, and every Hun has just latched onto that because they're like, what a great thing to say. What a great rebuttal. It's not a great rebuttal, and we know that. I'm not going to lie and say that juggling emoji, everything is easy. But I can say it's going to be worth it. Balancing all responsibilities with only 2 hands hasn't been smooth by the least. But you know what? I'm going to take all the opportunities that I am given by the horns. I never was able to have the ability to travel or leave work without being married. And now the sky's the limit. Sky emoji, rocket ship emoji, and the Eiffel Tower emoji. Oh, are they going to space? That's pretty impressive. I didn't know MLMs could do that. One foot in front of the other, just like what it took to earn this photo shoot. Just a start to what's to come. With 2 photo shoots earned, trip to Miami in process, these women mean the world to me. These opportunities our team has aren't given to all groups. It's our leaders running with us, motivating by example and showing us what's possible. Who's ready to get a trip to Miami with me? Who's never been? Island emoji, sun emoji, hashtag behind the scenes, hashtag photo shoot, a bunch of other hashtags, and then them showing that they are taking pictures with a Cadillac, which, you know, Monet is infamous for saying they give away free cars, the white Cadillac being that car, but that's really kind of absolutely cringy that she got photo shoots with these cars. You got a free photo shoot. Congrats. I mean, I guess if that's something she's excited about, and it doesn't even say that, like, she has earned, I say that loosely, earned the Miami trip yet. She's just in the process of hoping to get to the Miami trip and to say, like, the sky's the limit, like, get on my rocket ship with me, we're going to space. But all you've earned in your MLM is a photo shoot with a car that you didn't even need to join an MLM in order to do that. Oh boy, let's see what the comments say. I have so many questions. Is winning a photo shoot with a car considered an actual desirable thing? Do other companies do this? Whose car is it? What does she mean she couldn't do these things without being married? What is she selling? Drugs that make me think I want to win fake things? What is happening? They got an award for that. That's funny. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was never able to have the ability to travel or leave work without being married. What does being married have to do with taking trips from work or using your paid time off that most jobs give you? You don't have to be married to use those. Did somebody tell her she has to be married to use those things? Wow, she is very manipulatable. Manipulatable. She falls for things easily. When an MLM goes to Wall Street, the Beachbody Company, $1.65 a share, and it's only going down. That's good. I like hearing that. Absolutely. In the past year, it's gone down 84.40%. I mean, that's still more than most Huns make. Is this supposed to look appealing? So we have Octavia, chewy chocolate chip cookie. I don't know if that's what's supposed to go into a pot or a pan, and it looks like the cookie dough. I say that loosely, and then they put the chocolate, okay, and then they put the brownie mix on top, and then it looks like a monster. If you have never had a brookie, you're missing out. It's so yummy. Plan approved. Octavia's getting a big rise lately, isn't it, in the MLM world, which definitely not a fan of that, and especially if their food just looks like this, which I'm pretty sure their food is just cookies and chocolates and potato chips, so I don't know what kind of plan that's for, but I guess some people fall for it, probably because they think they can make money off of other people. Genuine question. I've been in several MLM companies and it's always hard to get people to host parties. What is personal holdbacks of not hosting a party? I'd like to get a better idea of wording / approaching people when it comes to asking people. That was a lot of people. And they said, at least she's admitting that they're MLMs. That's true. Usually you say, I have owned many of my own businesses and, but here's the issue is that people don't support MLMs. People don't feel comfortable like having people in their space, especially, with what's been going on the past 2 years. So that's been a lot more difficult. And it's just not what people want to do. They don't want to be a part of this. They know exactly what's going on. They know what the real intention of it is. Some people, do they just want to sell product? Maybe. But, we all know that the real way to make money in MLMs is to recruit people. So if somebody hosts a party and they bring a bunch of friends, then they're just excited that there's new people to try and recruit underneath them. One, it's not a party. It's a cross between a product demonstration and a hostage situation. And two, I'm not cleaning my apartment and inviting my friends too. Yeah, exactly. It's just a mess, and it's something that people just don't feel comfortable with. They're like, if I'm gonna have my friends over for a party, it's gonna be a real party. It's not gonna be a hosting wonders party. Get out of here. Alright, so we have reached the end of the video, so we know what that means. It is meme time. So this person says, the festival for my ex-wife's family. And this was from, in the pyramid scheme, from Rich Dad, Poor Family. Live Nations presents When We Were Scammed. I'm sure you guys have seen the When We Were Young tour that's been blowing up on TikTok and social media, and everybody talking about it. Still not sure if it's real or not. I've heard mixed things, but they sold tickets. But that clearly doesn't mean anything. But we have When We Were Scammed tour, brought to you by Nu Skin, Avon, Tupperware, Mary Kay, Herbalife, Amway, doTERRA, Scentsy, Unique, LipSense, It Works, Young Living, and so many more. Oh, there's Boo in there, but they probably shouldn't be in there because they got shut down. Weird how they're mixed in with all these other MLMs who are clearly not pyramid schemes and they're not scams. I'm sure somebody on Instagram where this was posted saw this and they were like, my MLM is different. My MLM should not be on here. It's way different than all of these other ones, even though they're all the same. Every single one of them. It's the same. It doesn't matter. It does not make a difference. Just because somebody believes that their MLM is not an MLM does not make it so. They really like to classify that their MLM is different and or not an MLM just because they say so. But just because you say something doesn't make it true. Just like how when you tell us it's not a pyramid scheme or a scam, doesn't make that not true either. Alright you guys, that's the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk all things anti-MLM in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!